Coach Sean Nahas, head of the Courage home match this weekend against San Diego. Coach, before we can talk about soccer, obviously top of mind, what's happening in Western North Carolina right now. To see the club spring to action the way it has, just maybe from your point of view and from the team's point of view, what it means to try to help our neighbors in need.
Yeah, I mean, it's the right thing to do. It's the only thing to do. I think, obviously we don't know anything about what they're experiencing, and we're not living that. So, um, obviously it's a devastating situation that we have an obligation to help with, and our fans have and supporters have an obligation to help with. Even just to bring a bit of light to their lives right now, and yeah, you never think it's going to hit your area, but now that it has, we have to be responsive to it. We got to be proactive with it. The thing is, it shouldn't be a one-day thing. It should be an everyday thing, and that's my worry. Is that these things tend to lose the sight of the media after a week or two, and I think we as a club have an obligation to make sure that that doesn't happen. I think it's great what they're doing this weekend with the game, but it shouldn't be a one-off. We should be doing everything we possibly can to help get them back on their feet, families, kids, businesses, whatever. And that goes for the rest of the state as well. We can't stop talking about it, because if we stop talking about it in our own state, then the nation stops talking about it. Things need to be better, and we got to do our job from now until whenever needed to make sure that these families and businesses and kids and schools can get back to somewhat of a normal life.
Well said. Thank you, Nicholas.
And then, obviously, good result this past weekend in Chicago. What are a few of the things you're looking to build on from that result in that performance into this week?
Nothing in particular, just building on, a little bit of momentum and, a good performance. But we have to put a decent run of form together here, and but nothing in particular. We just take the next game as it comes, and it's home, which is good. But we're in a good position right now, which is good. But yeah, nothing in particular.
And then Alini's gotten 2 starts now. She's had some really good moments in both of those. What are some of the things that you've liked from her so far, and what are areas that you're looking for her to continue to grow as she gets more time in this environment?
I mean, she's young, so we've put her in just to sort of get a feel for the league. I thought the first game against Louisville, she was really good. I thought the last game she was okay. You can see there's a little bit of fatigue that kicked in. So what everyone else sees, we see different. We're looking for certain things, and you could definitely see there was some heavy legs there, which is normal for a young kid traveling, all this stuff, coming off a big. We probably went a little bit heavy on the minutes the first game with her, but she's a good. Look, she's good. She's just getting started, really scratching the surface. Good technically. We have to improve her a little bit in coming in certain areas and not just staying wide. But I mean, the ceiling for her is really, 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 really high, and yeah, I think over time she'll only get better.
Okay, great. Thanks, Coach.
All right.